The energy of thought. How your mind creates reality. Did you know that every thought you think sends a ripple into the universe, shaping your reality in ways you might not even realize? Your thoughts aren't just fleeting ideas. They are powerful vibrations, influencing your emotions, actions, and the world around you. What if I told you that this invisible force, your thoughts, holds the key to unlocking your wildest dreams? Whether it's achieving financial abundance, building meaningful relationships, improving your health, or finding true happiness, the power to transform your life lies within your mind. Imagine being able to shape your reality, attract limitless opportunities, and overcome every obstacle in your path by mastering this incredible energy. If you've ever wondered, can my thoughts really change my life? The answer is a resounding yes. Science, ancient wisdom, and countless success stories all point to this truth. The energy of your thoughts creates the life you experience. So, are you ready to discover the secrets of your mind and unlock your full potential? Let's dive in and begin this transformative journey. Chapter 1. The Foundation of Thought Energy. Thoughts are not just fleeting ideas or random occurrences in your mind. They are powerful forms of energy that have the potential to shape the course of your life. Every thought you think carries a unique vibration, a specific frequency that resonates not only within your mind and body, but also extends outward into the universe. These vibrations, much like sound or light waves, have the ability to influence your environment, your relationships, and the opportunities that come your way. At their essence, thoughts are electrical impulses generated by your brain, and these impulses emit energetic frequencies. Positive, empowering thoughts radiate higher vibrations that align with emotions such as joy, gratitude, and abundance. On the other hand, negative or self-limiting thoughts create lower frequencies, which often attract feelings of fear, doubt, or frustration. The energy of your thoughts acts like a magnet, pulling experiences, people, and circumstances into your life that match the frequency of your mental state. This phenomenon aligns with the universal principle that like attracts like. When you focus your mental energy on success, abundance, and opportunities, the high-frequency energy of those thoughts creates a powerful force that draws similar positive energies toward you. Conversely, dwelling on negativity or scarcity can inadvertently pull undesirable outcomes into your reality. Thoughts, therefore, are far from passive. They are active forces that shape your perception of the world and your place within it. Your thoughts are not confined to your mind. They ripple outward, creating an energetic field that interacts with everything around you. Over time, the energy of your repeated thoughts contributes to the reality you experience. This means that the life you live today is a reflection of the thoughts and mental energy you've been focusing on in the past. By recognizing this, you gain the ability to consciously direct your thoughts in ways that align with your goals and dreams. This understanding empowers you to take control of your mental energy and use it to your advantage. Cultivating positive, intentional, and focused thinking not only elevates your vibration, but also opens the door to greater possibilities and transformations in every area of your life. This is not just a philosophical idea, it's a principle grounded in the natural laws of energy that govern the universe. Every thought matters, and even the smallest shift in your thinking can lead to monumental changes in your reality. By embracing this concept, you can begin to transform your mindset, align with your true desires, and create a life filled with purpose, abundance, and joy. Chapter 2. The Mind as a Creative Force. The mind is an extraordinary creative powerhouse, capable of shaping your life and the world around you. It doesn't just process thoughts, it generates ideas, beliefs, and intentions that serve as the foundation of your reality. Every creation, invention, or innovation in the world first began as a thought. This is the essence of the mind's creative force, its ability to turn intangible ideas into tangible outcomes. Your mind operates on two levels, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is where logic, reasoning, and decision-making occur. It's the part of your mind that you are aware of, where you actively process information and make choices. However, the true creative power lies within the subconscious mind, a vast, deeply rooted system that works behind the scenes to influence your emotions, habits, and behaviors. The subconscious mind doesn't judge or question. It simply accepts and acts on the thoughts and beliefs you feed it, whether positive or negative. Over time, repeated thoughts and emotions form patterns within the subconscious, shaping your perception of reality and driving your actions. For instance, if you consistently tell yourself, "I am successful," your subconscious mind begins to align your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with this belief. Similarly, if you dwell on self-doubt or fear, the subconscious will reinforce these limiting beliefs, creating obstacles in your life. This creative force of the mind extends beyond internal change. It influences your external world as well. Your thoughts and beliefs act like signals, sending vibrations into the universe that attract corresponding experiences. If you consistently think about abundance, your mind starts to notice opportunities, ideas, and people that align with that abundance. Conversely, focusing on lack or scarcity will bring more of the same into your life. Your creative power isn't limited to manifesting material success. It also plays a vital role in shaping your relationships, health, and overall well-being. For example, by nurturing positive thoughts about others, you attract harmonious and supportive connections. Similarly, focusing on health and vitality can inspire your mind to guide your body toward healing and wellness. The mind's creative potential is limitless, but it requires intentional focus to harness this power. You have the ability to direct your thoughts and beliefs in ways that align with your aspirations. By consciously choosing empowering ideas and consistently feeding them to your subconscious, you unlock the ability to shape your life with clarity, purpose, and intention. Your mind is more than a tool. It's the ultimate creator of your reality. Everything you experience begins as a seed planted within your thoughts. With practice, focus, and awareness, you can cultivate these seeds into the life you envision. Chapter 3. Beliefs as the building blocks of reality. Beliefs are the foundation upon which your reality is built. They are the deeply held convictions and perceptions that shape how you see the world, interpret experiences, and make decisions. Your beliefs act as a lens, filtering the endless stream of information around you and determining what you focus on, what you ignore, and ultimately, what you experience in life. At their core, beliefs are thoughts that you've accepted as true, either through personal experience, cultural conditioning, or repetition over time. They form your mental framework, guiding your actions and influencing the results you achieve. For example, if you believe, "I am capable of achieving success," you are likely to take bold actions, seize opportunities, and persevere through challenges. On the other hand, if your belief is, "I'm not good enough," you may avoid risks, doubt your abilities, and subconsciously sabotage your progress. Beliefs don't just live in your mind, they radiate outward, shaping your interactions and influencing how others respond to you. If you carry confidence and self-assurance, people will perceive you as competent and capable. Conversely, self-doubt or insecurity can create barriers, making it harder to connect with others or take advantage of opportunities. The energy of your beliefs doesn't just stay within, it interacts with the energy of the world around you, creating your reality in ways both subtle and profound. The most powerful aspect of beliefs is that they often operate on autopilot. Many of the beliefs you hold were formed during childhood, or passed down by family, culture, or society, and you may not even be aware of them. These subconscious beliefs can quietly guide your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, either supporting your growth or holding you back. For instance, a belief like money is hard to come by can lead to financial struggle, while a belief like opportunities are everywhere can open doors you might have otherwise missed. The good news is that beliefs are not fixed. They can be identified, examined, and transformed. To change your reality, you must first become aware of the beliefs that shape it. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself, my abilities, and the world? Are these beliefs helping me, or are they limiting my potential? Once you identify a limiting belief, the next step is to replace it with an empowering one. This process requires repetition and reinforcement. For example, if you recognize that you believe, "I don't deserve success," you can consciously replace it with, "I am worthy of success and capable of achieving it." Over time, as you consistently focus on this new belief and take actions that align with it, your subconscious mind will adopt it as truth. Your beliefs are the architects of your reality. They determine what you think is possible, what you strive for, and what you achieve. By intentionally cultivating empowering beliefs, you can rebuild your mental framework to support the life you desire. Remember, your reality is a reflection of your internal world. When you change your beliefs, you change your world. Chapter 4. How Thoughts Influence Emotions and Actions. Your thoughts are the starting point of a powerful chain reaction that shapes your emotions, drives your actions, and ultimately determines the results you achieve in life. Every emotion you feel and every decision you make begins with a thought, making your mental patterns the foundation of your personal and professional growth. When you think a positive thought, such as, "I am capable of overcoming this challenge," it generates feelings of confidence, hope, and motivation. These emotions, in turn, drive proactive behaviors, like taking bold steps to solve a problem or pursuing an opportunity. On the other hand, a negative thought like, "I'll never be able to do this," can evoke feelings of fear, frustration, or defeat, leading to inaction or self-sabotage. The connection between thoughts, emotions, and actions is not just psychological, it's physiological as well. When you think positively, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which boost your mood and energy levels. This chemical reaction makes it easier to take productive, inspired actions. In contrast, negative thoughts trigger stress hormones like cortisol, which can drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and even harm your physical health over time. Understanding this connection is key to gaining control over your emotions and actions. For example, if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, it's often the result of a series of thoughts focused on worst-case scenarios or perceived inadequacies. By identifying and reframing those thoughts, for instance, replacing "I can't handle this" with "I'm capable and I'll take it one step at a time," you can change your emotional state and take constructive action. Your thoughts not only affect your internal world, but also influence how others perceive and respond to you. Imagine walking into a room with self-doubt dominating your thoughts. Your body language, tone, and energy will reflect this insecurity, potentially leading others to view you as less confident. Conversely, when your thoughts are focused on self-assurance and positivity, you radiate an energy that attracts collaboration, trust, and respect. It's important to recognize that this chain reaction works both ways. Just as positive thoughts can lead to uplifting emotions and productive actions, negative thought patterns can spiral into harmful cycles. For example, a thought like, "I'm not good enough," might lead to feelings of inadequacy, which could cause you to avoid opportunities or give up too soon. This inaction reinforces the original negative belief, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Breaking this cycle requires conscious effort to shift your thinking and interrupt the pattern. One of the most effective ways to master this process is through mindfulness. By becoming aware of your thoughts in the moment, you gain the ability to choose which thoughts to nurture and which to let go. Instead of reacting automatically to every emotion, you can pause, assess the thought that triggered it, and decide whether it's serving you or not. Thoughts are the seeds from which emotions and actions grow. When you cultivate empowering, positive thoughts, you create fertile ground for emotions like joy, confidence, and peace. These emotions, in turn, drive actions that lead to success, growth, and fulfillment. By learning to guide your thoughts intentionally, you take charge of the entire cycle, steering your life in the direction you truly desire. Your thoughts are not just passive reflections of your environment, they are active creators of your reality. By changing the way you think, you can change the way you feel, act, and experience the world around you. Chapter 5. The Science of Thought Energy. Thoughts are more than just abstract ideas. They are a form of measurable energy that has a profound impact on the world around us. Understanding the scientific principles behind thought energy bridges the gap between ancient wisdom and modern discoveries, offering insights into how your mind creates and interacts with your reality. At the most basic level, your thoughts are generated by electrical impulses in your brain. Every time you think, neurons in your brain communicate with each other, creating electrical and chemical signals that transmit information. These signals produce measurable energy fields as detected by advanced tools like EEG, electroencephalogram machines. This demonstrates that thoughts are not confined to your mind. They extend outward as energy waves. From a quantum physics perspective, the energy of your thoughts becomes even more fascinating. Quantum theory suggests that everything in the universe, at its smallest level, is made up of energy vibrating at different frequencies. This includes not just physical matter, but also non-material phenomena, such as your thoughts. Scientists studying the observer effect in quantum experiments have discovered that the act of observation itself, conscious attention, can influence the behavior of particles. This implies that your focused thought energy has the potential to affect the external world. Furthermore, your brain's energy doesn't act alone. The human heart, for example, generates its own electromagnetic field that is even stronger than the brain's. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that your emotional states, closely tied to your thoughts, directly influence this field. Positive emotions like gratitude and love produce coherent, harmonious energy waves, while negative emotions like fear or anger create chaotic, disordered waves. These energetic fields not only impact your body and mind, but also extend several feet beyond you, interacting with the energy of others and the environment. On a neurological level, repeated thoughts physically shape your brain through a process called neuroplasticity. When you think a thought repeatedly, the neural pathways associated with that thought become stronger and more automatic, much like a well-trodden path in the forest. This means that consistent thought patterns, whether positive or negative, can literally rewire your brain, influencing how you perceive and respond to the world. Thought energy also interacts with universal laws, such as the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. When you focus your mental energy on a specific outcome, You align your thoughts with the vibrational frequency of that outcome. This doesn't mean that thoughts alone will magically create change. Rather, your focused thought energy primes your mind to notice opportunities, take inspired action, and attract people or circumstances that resonate with your intention. One of the most compelling examples of thought energy in action is the placebo effect. In countless scientific studies, patients who believed they were receiving treatment, even when given an inert substance like a sugar pill, experienced real, measurable improvements in their health. This demonstrates the profound influence of belief and thought on physical reality. The science of thought energy provides evidence that your thoughts are not just intangible ideas, but active forces that influence your reality on a physical, emotional, and energetic level. By understanding the science behind thought energy, you gain a powerful tool for consciously shaping your life. When you recognize that your thoughts are both an internal force and a link to the greater energy of the universe, you can start to use this knowledge to your advantage. Your mind is not just a passive receiver of information, it is a creative powerhouse with the potential to transform your life, one thought at a time. Chapter 6. The Law of Attraction Explained. The law of attraction is one of the most profound principles governing the relationship between your thoughts and your reality. At its core, it states that like attracts like. The energy you emit through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs will attract experiences, people, and circumstances that match the same energy. Simply put, what you focus on expands. The law of attraction operates on the premise that your mind is a magnet, and your thoughts act as the signal it broadcasts to the universe. Positive thoughts such as, "I am successful," or "I am surrounded by abundance," emit a high-frequency vibration that draws corresponding outcomes into your life. Conversely, negative thoughts like, "Nothing ever works out for me," emit low-frequency vibrations, attracting more challenges, obstacles, and disappointments. This law is not just a spiritual or philosophical idea. It aligns with the scientific understanding of energy and vibration. As quantum physics shows, everything in the universe, including your thoughts, is made up of energy. When you hold a thought, it resonates at a specific frequency, and through the principle of resonance, it draws in similar energy patterns. In other words, the energy you project through your thoughts and emotions creates a ripple effect that influences the people, events, and opportunities that come into your life. One of the key aspects of the law of attraction is intention. It's not enough to simply think about something you want. You must infuse that thought with clarity, focus, and emotional energy. For example, if you want financial success, visualize it with vivid detail. Imagine how it feels to achieve it, what it looks like, and the positive impact it has on your life. This emotional alignment strengthens the vibrational signal you send out, making it more powerful. However, the law of attraction doesn't just respond to your conscious thoughts. It's equally influenced by your subconscious beliefs and feelings. If you consciously think, "I want to be wealthy," but subconsciously believe, "I'm not deserving of wealth," your subconscious belief will override your conscious desire, creating resistance. This is why it's crucial to align your inner beliefs with your outward intentions. Identifying and eliminating limiting beliefs is a vital step in successfully applying this law. Another essential element of the law of attraction is gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy to a high vibrational state. This creates a magnetic force that attracts more things for you to be grateful for. Gratitude also helps you stay present and appreciative of the blessings already in your life, making it easier to trust the process. Action is another critical piece of the puzzle. While thoughts and feelings set the stage, action moves the energy into motion. The law of attraction works hand in hand with the law of action. When you take inspired steps toward your goals, the universe responds by aligning circumstances in your favor. For instance, if you're seeking a new career opportunity, positive visualization combined with proactive efforts like networking or enhancing your skills increases the likelihood of success. Doubt and fear can act as barriers to the law of attraction. If you're constantly second-guessing whether your desires will manifest or worrying about failure, you dilute the energy of your intentions. Trust and faith are critical components in this process. You must believe that what you desire is already on its way to you, even if you can't see the evidence yet. The law of attraction is always working, whether you're aware of it or not. It doesn't stop because you don't believe in it or because you're not actively trying to use it. The key is to become conscious of how you're directing your thoughts and energy. By intentionally focusing on positivity, clarity, and abundance, you can harness this universal principle to create a life that aligns with your goals, dreams, and highest potential. The power to transform your reality lies within you. The law of attraction is not about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of what you want to create. When you embrace this principle, you unlock the ability to shape your destiny and bring your dreams to life. Chapter 7: Visualization and Mental Imagery. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for shaping your reality, and it works by tapping into the energy of your thoughts and turning them into a clear, detailed mental image of the future you desire. This practice involves creating a vivid mental picture of your goals and dreams, paired with the emotions and feelings of already having achieved them. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It is a deliberate, focused exercise that aligns your mind and energy with the outcomes you want to attract. At its core, visualization is the process of mentally rehearsing success. When you imagine yourself achieving your goals, your brain begins to create new neural pathways that simulate the experience. These pathways act like mental roadmaps, making it easier for you to take the actions needed to turn your vision into reality. The brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one, which is why visualization can have such a powerful impact on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. One of the most effective ways to practice visualization is to engage all your senses. Don't just see your goal, feel it, hear it, and even smell or taste it if applicable. For example, if your goal is to buy your dream house, imagine walking through it. What does the furniture look like? How does the air smell? What sounds do you hear in the background? The more vivid and detailed your mental image, the stronger the signal you send to your subconscious mind and the universe. Emotions play a crucial role in visualization. When you pair your mental image with positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, excitement, or pride, you amplify the energy of your intention. These emotions create a vibrational match with your desired outcome, strengthening the connection between your thoughts and the opportunities needed to bring your vision to life. For instance, if you visualize a career achievement, feel the excitement and pride of accomplishing it as though it has already happened. Visualization isn't just about creating mental images of your end goal. It's also about imagining the process of getting there. For example, if your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, visualize yourself taking inspired actions, brainstorming ideas, connecting with clients, or delivering a winning pitch. This step-by-step visualization helps you build confidence in your ability to achieve your goal and prepares your mind for the challenges and opportunities along the way. Science has also shown that visualization can be a powerful tool for performance and personal growth. Athletes, for example, often use visualization to mentally rehearse their skills and prepare for competition. Studies have demonstrated that visualizing a physical activity can activate the same brain regions as actually performing the activity, leading to improved performance and skill development. This means that by visualizing your success, you're not only preparing yourself mentally, but also physically for the outcomes you want. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. It's not enough to visualize your goals once and forget about them. Making visualization a daily practice reinforces your intentions and keeps your mind focused on what you want to achieve. Consider setting aside a few minutes each morning or evening to close your eyes, take deep breaths, and immerse yourself in the mental imagery of your desired future. While visualization is a powerful tool, it's important to combine it with action. Visualizing your goals sets the intention and aligns your energy, but taking inspired steps brings those intentions into the physical world. For example, if you visualize achieving financial success, you still need to take practical actions like improving your skills, seeking opportunities, or managing your finances wisely. Visualization acts as the mental and emotional fuel that powers your actions and keeps you motivated. A vision board can be a helpful aid in the visualization process. By creating a physical representation of your goals using images, words, and symbols, you give your mind a visual cue to focus on. Place your vision board where you'll see it daily and use it as a reminder of what you're working toward. Visualization also helps you overcome self-doubt and fear. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding in your mind, you begin to build confidence in your ability to achieve your goals. This mental rehearsal reduces anxiety and prepares you to handle challenges with a positive, solution-oriented mindset. Visualization is about programming your mind for success. When you consistently focus your thoughts, emotions, and mental energy on the life you want to create, you align yourself with the opportunities, people, and circumstances that can make it a reality. It's not just about imagining a better future, it's about stepping into that future with intention and belief, knowing that your thoughts have the power to create your reality. Through the practice of visualization, you become the architect of your own destiny. Chapter 8. Gratitude, Amplifying Positive Thought Energy. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for amplifying the energy of your thoughts and aligning yourself with abundance, joy, and success. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus away from what's lacking in your life and direct it toward what's already good, beautiful, and meaningful. This simple yet transformative shift in perspective generates a high-frequency vibration that attracts more positivity into your life. At its core, gratitude is an acknowledgement of the blessings you already have. It's not just about saying thank you or feeling appreciative in fleeting moments. It's about adopting a mindset that consistently looks for the good in every situation, no matter how small. Gratitude is a practice that rewires your brain, shifting your thought patterns toward positivity and opening the door to more opportunities, better relationships, and a deeper sense of well-being. When you express gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals that enhance your mood and emotional state. This physiological response creates a ripple effect. The more grateful you feel, the more your mind focuses on positive aspects of your life, creating a cycle of increased happiness and optimism. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it also helps you attract more of what you're grateful for by amplifying the energy of abundance. Gratitude also shifts your perspective in challenging situations. When faced with obstacles or setbacks, focusing on what you can be grateful for helps you find silver linings and opportunities for growth. For example, instead of dwelling on a missed opportunity, you might express gratitude for the lesson it taught you or for the new doors it might open in the future. This shift in focus not only helps you stay resilient, but also keeps your energy aligned with positivity. One of the most powerful ways to practice gratitude is through a daily gratitude journal. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be big or small, anything from a meaningful conversation with a friend to the warmth of the sun on your face. Over time, this simple habit trains your mind to seek out and focus on the positive, reinforcing the high-frequency vibration of gratitude. Another effective technique is to express your gratitude openly. Tell the people in your life how much you appreciate them. A heartfelt thank you can deepen your connections, enhance your relationships, and amplify the positive energy between you and others. Gratitude has a magnetic quality that not only uplifts you, but also impacts the people around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Visualization and gratitude work beautifully together. When visualizing your goals, pair the mental image with a deep sense of gratitude, as if you've already achieved it. For example, if you're visualizing a new career opportunity, feel thankful for the success, fulfillment, and joy it brings into your life. Gratitude during visualization strengthens the emotional connection to your goals, making them feel more real and attainable. Gratitude also serves as a powerful antidote to negative emotions like fear, frustration, or envy. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you dissolve the low-frequency energy of negativity and replace it with the high-frequency energy of appreciation. For instance, if you find yourself comparing your life to someone else's, shift your focus to the unique blessings in your own life and feel thankful for them. On a deeper level, gratitude fosters trust in the universe. By expressing appreciation for what you already have, you signal to the universe that you trust in its abundance and are ready to receive more. This trust is an essential element of aligning with the flow of life and allowing opportunities, relationships, and experiences to unfold in your favor. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it's about recognizing that even in challenging times, there's always something to appreciate. This mindset doesn't just help you cope, it empowers you to thrive, no matter the circumstances. Gratitude amplifies the energy of your thoughts and aligns you with the frequency of abundance. It's a practice that transforms your mindset, strengthens your emotional resilience, and opens the door to greater joy, success, and fulfillment. By making gratitude a daily habit, you unlock the ability to attract more of what you love and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Gratitude isn't just something you feel, it's a way of being that shapes your reality in profound and beautiful ways. Chapter 9. Overcoming Negative Thought Patterns. Negative thought patterns are like weeds in the garden of your mind. They can grow quickly and, if left unchecked, overshadow the positive thoughts that nurture your personal growth and success. These patterns often arise from past experiences, fears, or self-limiting beliefs, and they can create a loop of negativity that sabotages your progress and clouds your perception of reality. The good news is that these patterns are not permanent, and with conscious effort, they can be transformed into positive, empowering thoughts that support your goals and dreams. Negative thought patterns are typically automatic and repetitive, meaning they operate beneath your conscious awareness. You might not even realize how often you think, "I'm not good enough," or "things never work out for me." These thoughts may feel like harmless mental chatter, but they hold significant power. Over time, they shape your beliefs, influence your emotions, and guide your actions, ultimately creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. One of the first steps to overcoming negative thought patterns is becoming aware of them. Pay attention to the recurring thoughts that dominate your mind, especially in moments of stress, fear, or frustration. Keep a journal to track these thoughts and identify patterns. For example, do you often think negatively about your abilities, your future, or your relationships? Awareness is the first step toward change, as you can't address what you don't recognize. Once you've identified negative thought patterns, it's important to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is there evidence to support it? Often, negative thoughts are based on assumptions or past experiences that no longer serve you. For instance, if you think, "I always fail at everything," reflect on the times you've succeeded, no matter how small those successes might seem. By challenging the validity of negative thoughts, you begin to weaken their hold on your mind. Replacing negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones is the next step. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing thoughts that uplift and motivate you. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never figure this out," try replacing it with, "I'm capable of learning and growing, and I'll find a way." Positive affirmations are a great tool for this. Repeating affirmations like, "I am enough," "I am resilient," or "I deserve happiness" can help rewire your subconscious mind over time. Another effective technique is reframing. Reframing involves looking at a situation from a different, more positive perspective. For example, instead of seeing a setback as a failure, view it as a valuable learning opportunity that brings you closer to success. This shift in perspective not only reduces the emotional weight of the situation, but also helps you approach challenges with a solution-oriented mindset. Mindfulness is a powerful practice for overcoming negative thought patterns. By being present and observing your thoughts without judgment, you create a mental space between the thought and your reaction. This awareness allows you to choose whether to engage with a negative thought or let it pass. Meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to pause can help you break free from the automatic cycle of negativity. Gratitude is another effective tool for combating negative thought patterns. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you redirect your mental energy toward positivity and abundance. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you see the good in your life rather than dwelling on what's wrong. Over time, this practice can help retrain your brain to focus on positivity more naturally. Surrounding yourself with positive influences also plays a crucial role in breaking negative thought cycles. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, engage in activities that bring you joy, and expose yourself to uplifting content such as books, podcasts, or videos. Your environment has a profound impact on your mental state, so be intentional about creating a space that nurtures positivity. Practice self-compassion. Negative thought patterns often stem from being overly critical of yourself. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a close friend. Acknowledge that it's okay to have negative thoughts occasionally. It's part of being human. What matters is your willingness to recognize them, let them go, and replace them with thoughts that align with the life you want to create. Overcoming negative thought patterns is a process that requires patience, persistence, and practice. It's about rewiring your mind to support you rather than hold you back. By becoming aware of your thoughts, challenging their validity, and consciously choosing positivity, you can transform your mental habits and break free from the cycle of negativity. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. When you shift your thinking, you begin to shift your world. Chapter 10. Thought, Energy, and Relationships. Your thoughts don't just affect your personal journey, they play a powerful role in shaping your relationships with others. Every interaction you have is influenced by the energy of your thoughts, whether consciously or subconsciously. The way you think about yourself, others, and your relationships creates an invisible energetic field that either strengthens or weakens your connections. Understanding how your thought energy affects relationships is the key to building stronger, more harmonious, and fulfilling connections. At the heart of every relationship is communication, and your thoughts influence how you communicate with others. For example, if your mind is filled with judgmental or critical thoughts about someone, even if you don't say those words aloud, they are likely to show up in your tone, body language, or overall energy. On the other hand, when your thoughts are rooted in kindness, understanding, and respect, these positive energies come through in your interactions, creating trust and rapport. The energy of your thoughts also determines how you perceive others. If you approach relationships with the belief that people are inherently good and trustworthy, you're more likely to notice their positive qualities and form deeper connections. Conversely, if your thoughts are filled with doubt, suspicion, or fear of rejection, you may unintentionally create barriers that prevent you from fully connecting with others. Your thoughts shape your perspective, and your perspective shapes your relationships. Self-perception plays a huge role in how you relate to others. The way you think about yourself, your self-worth, confidence, and beliefs directly impacts how you show up in relationships. For instance, if you believe that you're worthy of love and respect, you're more likely to set healthy boundaries, attract supportive relationships, and navigate conflicts constructively. On the other hand, negative self-perceptions can lead to insecurity, people-pleasing, or tolerating unhealthy dynamics. One of the most powerful ways to enhance relationships through thought energy is by practicing empathy. Empathy begins with the thought, "I want to understand and connect with this person." When you intentionally think about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you generate feelings of compassion and understanding that deepen your bond with them. Empathetic thoughts also help you communicate more effectively and navigate disagreements with grace. Gratitude is another way to elevate your relationships. When you focus your thoughts on what you appreciate about someone, whether it's their kindness, humor, or support, you amplify positive energy in the relationship. Expressing these thoughts verbally can have an even greater impact. A simple thank you or acknowledgement of someone's efforts can strengthen your connection and create a sense of mutual respect and appreciation. Visualization can also be a powerful tool for improving relationships. Imagine the type of connection you want to have with someone, whether it's a romantic partner, friend, family member, or colleague. Visualize interactions filled with understanding, laughter, and mutual support. By holding these positive thoughts, you align your energy with the relationship you want to create, making it more likely to manifest in real life. Overcoming negative thought patterns is particularly important in relationships. If you often think, "They don't care about me," or "This relationship will never work," these thoughts can become self-fulfilling prophecies. Instead, challenge these negative assumptions and replace them with constructive ones, such as, "We're both trying our best to grow," or "I can communicate my needs and work toward a solution." Shifting your thought patterns creates space for healing, growth, and understanding. The energy of forgiveness is another crucial aspect of thought energy in relationships. Holding on to thoughts of anger, resentment, or blame can weigh down a relationship and block emotional connection. By consciously choosing to let go of grudges and replace them with thoughts of compassion and forgiveness, you free yourself and others from the negative energy that may be holding you back. Thought energy also plays a role in attracting new relationships into your life. If you're seeking love, friendship, or professional connections, start by aligning your thoughts with what you want to attract. Focus on the qualities you value in others and the type of energy you want to bring into your life. When you radiate positivity, authenticity, and openness, you naturally attract people who resonate with those energies. Remember that relationships are a two-way street. While your thoughts and energy have a significant impact, the energy of the other person also plays a role. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you create a solid foundation for meaningful and healthy connections. When you lead with positive thought energy, you set the tone for the relationship and inspire others to do the same. Your relationships are a reflection of your inner world. When your thoughts are filled with kindness, empathy, and appreciation, you create relationships that are loving, supportive, and fulfilling. By consciously aligning your thought energy with the type of relationships you want to cultivate, you unlock the power to transform your connections and experience deeper, more meaningful bonds with the people in your life. Chapter 11. How the Mind Creates Opportunities. The mind is a powerful tool for creating opportunities, and the way you think can significantly influence the paths that open up for you in life. Opportunities don't simply appear out of nowhere. They are often the result of your mindset, your ability to notice possibilities, and your willingness to act on them. By understanding how your thoughts shape the world around you, you can train your mind to attract and recognize opportunities that align with your goals and dreams. At its core, the process of creating opportunities begins with awareness. Your mind is constantly filtering information from your surroundings, deciding what to focus on and what to ignore. This filtering process is heavily influenced by your thoughts and beliefs. For instance, if you believe, "I am capable of success," your mind will naturally be attuned to opportunities that align with this belief. On the other hand, if you think, "Opportunities never come my way," your mind is likely to overlook or dismiss potential openings. A key part of this process is the reticular activating system, RAS, a network in your brain that acts as a filter for what you focus on. When you set a clear intention or goal, your RAS begins to notice things that are relevant to that goal, even in a sea of distractions. For example, if you're thinking about starting a business, you may suddenly notice articles, conversations, or people that can help you move forward. This isn't magic. It's your mind aligning your focus with your desires, making you more receptive to opportunities. Visualization plays a vital role in training your mind to create opportunities. When you vividly imagine your goals and the life you want, your brain begins to act as if those goals are already part of your reality. This mental rehearsal not only strengthens your belief in what's possible, but also primes your mind to seek out and act on opportunities that support your vision. Visualization helps you stay focused, motivated, and ready to take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. Another powerful way the mind creates opportunities is through positive expectancy. This mindset involves believing that good things are not only possible, but inevitable. When you think positively about your future, you project confidence and optimism, which naturally attracts people and circumstances that resonate with that energy. For instance, someone who walks into a networking event expecting to meet helpful contacts is more likely to notice and approach potential connections than someone who believes the event will be a waste of time. Your thoughts also influence your ability to take risks and step outside of your comfort zone, two essential components of creating opportunities. Fearful or self-doubting thoughts can hold you back, causing you to miss chances for growth or success. On the other hand, thoughts like, "I'm capable of learning and growing through this experience," empower you to take bold actions. These actions often lead to the discovery of opportunities you wouldn't have encountered otherwise. Gratitude is another powerful way to attract opportunities. When you focus on what you already have and express genuine appreciation for it, you shift your mindset to abundance. This creates a high-frequency energy that draws more opportunities into your life. For example, being grateful for your current job or skills can inspire you to notice ways to improve or grow, leading to promotions, new projects, or even career shifts. Your relationships and social interactions are also shaped by your thoughts, and these play a significant role in creating opportunities. Thoughts rooted in kindness, empathy, and curiosity can help you build meaningful connections with others. Often, opportunities come through people, whether it's a recommendation, a collaboration, or a chance encounter. By thinking positively about others and approaching relationships with an open mind, you increase the likelihood of attracting supportive and beneficial connections. It's also important to recognize that not all opportunities are obvious at first glance. Sometimes a challenge or setback can be a disguised opportunity. The key is to adopt a growth-oriented mindset that views obstacles as stepping stones to something better. For example, losing a job may initially feel like a failure, but it can also open the door to pursuing a new career path that brings greater fulfillment. Your thoughts determine how you interpret and respond to these situations, shaping whether they become opportunities or missed chances. Taking consistent, inspired action is another crucial component of creating opportunities. While your thoughts set the foundation, action turns those thoughts into reality. By combining focused thinking with proactive behavior, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready to receive and act on opportunities. For instance, if you've been thinking about starting a new project, taking even a small step, like researching or reaching out to a mentor, can lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Trust plays a significant role in creating opportunities. Trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, and trust in the process. When you let go of doubt and embrace faith in your journey, you align your thoughts with the flow of life, allowing opportunities to come to you more effortlessly. This doesn't mean sitting back and waiting. It means taking inspired action while trusting that the universe will meet you halfway. Opportunities are not accidents. They are the result of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions aligning with your desires. By cultivating a positive, open, and proactive mindset, you train your mind to recognize and create opportunities in every area of your life. The more you focus on possibility, the more possibilities will appear. Remember, the power to create opportunities is already within you. You simply need to direct your thoughts and energy to unlock it. Chapter 12. Reprogramming the Subconscious Mind. The subconscious mind is an incredibly powerful force, quietly influencing nearly every aspect of your life. It stores your deeply ingrained beliefs, emotions, habits, and memories, shaping how you think, feel, and act without you even realizing it. While the subconscious mind operates automatically, it is not set in stone. It can be reprogrammed. By intentionally reshaping your subconscious beliefs, you can unlock your full potential and align your inner world with the reality you want to create. Your subconscious mind functions like a massive database, storing everything you've experienced since childhood. It absorbs information from your environment, the people around you, and your own repeated thoughts. Over time, these experiences form mental patterns that become the foundation of your beliefs and behaviors. For example, if you repeatedly heard phrases like, "money is hard to come by" growing up, this belief may now be embedded in your subconscious, influencing how you approach finances. The key to reprogramming your subconscious mind lies in understanding how it learns. Unlike the conscious mind, which relies on logic and reasoning, the subconscious is influenced by repetition, strong emotions, and vivid imagery. This is why certain thoughts and beliefs, positive or negative, become so deeply ingrained over time. Fortunately, the same principles can be used to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. The first step in reprogramming your subconscious mind is becoming aware of the beliefs that are holding you back. These beliefs often operate beneath the surface, so it's important to pay attention to recurring thoughts, self-talk, and patterns in your life. For instance, if you frequently think, "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed," these are signs of limiting beliefs that need to be addressed. Journaling can be a helpful tool for uncovering these hidden thought patterns. Once you've identified the limiting beliefs stored in your subconscious, the next step is to challenge and replace them. Ask yourself, is this belief true? Where did it come from? Does it serve me, or is it holding me back? For example, if you believe, "I'm not smart enough to achieve my goals," reflect on evidence that contradicts this thought, such as past accomplishments, skills you've developed, or challenges you've overcome. By questioning the validity of limiting beliefs, you weaken their hold on your subconscious mind. Affirmations are one of the most effective tools for reprogramming the subconscious. Affirmations are positive, empowering statements that you repeat regularly to replace old, negative beliefs. For instance, if you want to cultivate confidence, you might repeat affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to," or "I am worthy of success and happiness." Over time, these affirmations imprint on your subconscious, becoming new, empowering beliefs. Visualization is another powerful technique for reprogramming the subconscious. When you visualize your goals as if they've already been achieved, you create a vivid mental image that the subconscious mind accepts as reality. This process involves imagining every detail of your desired outcome, what it looks like, how it feels, and how it impacts your life. For example, if you're visualizing financial abundance, picture yourself living in your dream home, feeling grateful and fulfilled. The emotions you attach to this image strengthen its impact on your subconscious. Hypnosis and guided meditations can also be highly effective for accessing and reprogramming the subconscious mind. These techniques help you enter a relaxed, receptive state where your conscious mind is less active, allowing suggestions to bypass resistance and reach the subconscious directly. Many guided meditations focus on affirmations, visualization, or reframing limiting beliefs, making them valuable tools for transformation. Repetition is key to reprogramming the subconscious. Just as limiting beliefs were formed through repeated exposure, empowering beliefs must be reinforced consistently over time. Set aside a few minutes each day to practice affirmations, visualize your goals, or listen to guided meditations. The more you engage with these practices, the more deeply they will embed in your subconscious mind. Emotional energy also plays a critical role. The subconscious is highly influenced by emotions, so it's important to connect your new beliefs to positive feelings like joy, gratitude, and excitement. For example, when you affirm, "I am worthy of love and happiness," imagine how it feels to truly embody that belief. The stronger the emotional connection, the more impactful the reprogramming process. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another way to support subconscious reprogramming. Your environment has a direct impact on your subconscious mind, so seek out uplifting books, podcasts, people, and experiences. Exposure to positivity reinforces the empowering beliefs you're working to cultivate. Patience and persistence are essential. Reprogramming the subconscious mind doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that requires consistent effort. You may still encounter old thought patterns from time to time, but with continued practice, the new beliefs will eventually replace them. Trust in the process and remind yourself that every small step brings you closer to aligning your subconscious mind with the reality you desire. Your subconscious mind is a powerful ally in creating the life you want. By intentionally reprogramming it with empowering beliefs, you can break free from limitations, tap into your true potential, and transform your reality from the inside out. Remember, your thoughts shape your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. When you align your subconscious mind with your goals, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Chapter 13. The Role of Faith and Trust in Thought Energy. Faith and trust are the unseen forces that amplify the power of your thoughts, bridging the gap between intention and manifestation. While focused thought and clear intention are essential for creating your reality, they are incomplete without the unwavering belief that what you desire is not only possible but already on its way to you. Faith and trust provide the emotional foundation that aligns your thought energy with the universal flow, allowing your desires to unfold effortlessly. At its core, faith is the belief in something that cannot yet be seen or proven. It's the conviction that your thoughts have the power to shape your reality, even when there's no immediate evidence of change. Trust, on the other hand, is the act of surrendering to the process, knowing that the universe, life, or a higher power is working in your favor. Together, faith and trust create a powerful, energetic force that sustains your focus and positivity, even in the face of doubt or challenges. Faith begins with a decision, a choice to believe in the power of your thoughts and the infinite possibilities available to you. This belief acts as a guiding light, keeping you aligned with your goals, even when the path ahead seems unclear. For example, if you're pursuing a dream career, faith reminds you to keep taking inspired action, trusting that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Trust, on the other hand, is about releasing the need for control and letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. It's about believing that the universe knows the best way and timing to bring your desires to fruition. This doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means taking action while maintaining a sense of openness and flexibility. For instance, if one opportunity doesn't work out, trust allows you to see it as a redirection towards something even better rather than a failure. Faith and trust are particularly important when facing obstacles or delays. It's natural to feel frustrated or doubtful when things don't go as planned, but these moments are where faith and trust are most needed. Instead of giving in to fear or negativity, remind yourself that every setback is part of a larger process. Often, challenges are opportunities for growth or preparation for what's to come. Trusting the journey helps you stay aligned with your goals and keeps your thought energy positive and focused. Gratitude is a powerful way to cultivate faith and trust. When you express gratitude for what you already have and for what is yet to come, you reinforce your belief in the abundance of the universe. Gratitude shifts your energy to a state of acceptance and trust, reminding you that life is unfolding exactly as it should. For example, saying, "I'm grateful for the opportunities that are on their way to me," creates a sense of assurance and calm, even if those opportunities haven't yet materialized. Faith and trust also involve letting go of fear and doubt. Negative emotions like fear, worry, and skepticism create resistance, blocking the flow of thought energy and slowing down the manifestation process. By consciously choosing thoughts of faith, trust, and positivity, you dissolve this resistance and allow your desires to come to you more easily. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "What if this doesn't work out?" replace it with, "Everything is working out for my highest good." One of the most effective ways to strengthen faith and trust is through affirmations and visualization. Affirmations like, "I trust the process of life," or "Everything I need is coming to me at the perfect time," reinforce your belief in the power of your thoughts. Visualization helps you see your goals as already achieved, creating a sense of certainty that fuels your faith. When you combine these practices with consistent action, you create a powerful synergy that accelerates your progress. Building faith and trust also requires self-awareness and mindfulness. Pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that arise when you're working toward your goals. If you notice doubt creeping in, take a moment to acknowledge it without judgment and consciously shift your focus to thoughts of trust and belief. For example, if you're waiting for a career opportunity and feel anxious about the outcome, remind yourself, "I've done the work, and the right opportunity will come to me at the right time." Another way to strengthen faith and trust is by reflecting on past experiences. Think about times when things worked out unexpectedly or better than you had imagined. These moments serve as reminders that life often has a way of aligning in your favor, even when it doesn't seem obvious at first. By recalling these experiences, you reinforce your belief that the universe is always working for your highest good. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also help you maintain faith and trust. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, and expose yourself to stories or teachings that reinforce the power of belief and trust. For example, reading about others who have overcome challenges or achieved their goals through faith and persistence can reignite your own sense of possibility. Trust in yourself is just as important as trusting the universe. Believe in your ability to think positively, take action, and handle whatever challenges come your way. Self-trust creates a solid foundation for faith and allows you to navigate life with confidence and resilience. Faith and trust are the emotional anchors that keep your thought energy aligned with your desires. They help you remain steady, focused, and optimistic, even when the journey feels uncertain. By cultivating these qualities, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the universe and allow your goals to manifest in ways beyond what you could have imagined. Trust the process, believe in your power, and watch as your thoughts create the reality you've always dreamed of. Chapter 14. The connection between thought and health. The connection between your thoughts and your health is profound, with growing evidence from both science and ancient wisdom showing that your mental state can significantly influence your physical well-being. The mind and body are not separate entities. They are deeply interconnected, constantly communicating through a complex web of neural, hormonal, and energetic pathways. Your thoughts, whether positive or negative, send powerful signals to your body, impacting everything from your immune system to your cellular health. Understanding this connection empowers you to use your thoughts as a tool for achieving and maintaining optimal health. At its core, your body responds to the signals sent by your brain, and those signals are shaped by your thoughts. When you think positively, such as focusing on gratitude, joy, or hope, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins. These chemicals improve your mood, reduce stress, and even boost your immune system. On the other hand, negative thoughts like chronic worry, anger, or fear trigger the release of stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. While these hormones are helpful in short bursts for immediate survival, prolonged exposure to them can weaken your immune system, increase inflammation, and contribute to chronic health issues like heart disease, digestive problems, and fatigue. The placebo effect is one of the most fascinating examples of the mind's influence on health. In countless studies, patients who believed they were receiving effective treatment, even if it was a sugar pill, experienced real, measurable improvements in their condition. This phenomenon highlights the power of belief and expectation in shaping the body's responses. If the mere belief in healing can activate the body's natural ability to recover, Imagine what consistently positive and empowering thoughts can achieve for your health. Chronic stress, often fueled by negative thought patterns, is a major contributor to many modern health problems. When your mind is stuck in a cycle of anxiety or fear, your body remains in a state of fight or flight, a physiological response designed for short-term emergencies. Over time, this constant state of alertness takes a toll on your body, leading to issues such as high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and hormonal imbalances. By addressing the root cause, your thoughts, you can break free from this cycle and promote a state of relaxation and healing. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It means choosing thoughts that support your well-being and empower you to take constructive action. For example, instead of focusing on the fear of getting sick, you can focus on thoughts like, "I am strong, healthy, and resilient." This shift in mindset sends a positive signal to your body, encouraging it to function at its best. Visualization is another powerful tool for improving your health through thought energy. Many athletes and individuals recovering from illness use visualization to accelerate healing. By imagining your body as healthy, vibrant, and full of energy, you create a mental blueprint that your body can follow. For example, if you're dealing with an injury, visualize the damaged area fully healed. Imagine the sensation of strength and flexibility, and pair this image with feelings of gratitude and confidence. Gratitude is particularly effective for enhancing your health. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy to a state of positivity and abundance. This not only improves your mental outlook, but also has measurable physical benefits, such as lowering blood pressure, reducing stress, and improving sleep quality. Try starting or ending each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for about your body, such as its ability to heal, move, or adapt. Meditation and mindfulness are also powerful practices for harnessing the connection between thought and health. These practices help you become aware of negative thought patterns that may be contributing to stress or tension in your body. By cultivating a state of presence and calm, you allow your body to enter its natural state of balance and repair. Even just a few minutes of deep breathing or mindful focus each day can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. Self-talk plays a critical role in your health journey. The way you speak to yourself, both consciously and subconsciously, has a direct impact on how your body responds. If you constantly criticize your body or focus on its flaws, you create an environment of negativity and stress. Instead, practice speaking to yourself with kindness and encouragement. Replace thoughts like, "I hate how I look," with affirmations like, "My body is a powerful vessel that supports me every day." Scientific studies have also shown that optimism is linked to better health outcomes. People with a positive outlook tend to recover faster from illness, experience fewer complications, and live longer. This is partly because optimism encourages healthier behaviors, such as regular exercise, balanced eating, and seeking social support, all of which contribute to overall health. It's important to note that thought energy works in harmony with physical action. While positive thinking and visualization are powerful tools, they should complement, not replace, medical care, proper nutrition, exercise, and other healthy lifestyle choices. For example, thinking positively about your health can motivate you to make better choices, such as eating nourishing foods, staying active, or following through with medical advice. Trust in your body's innate ability to heal and adapt. Your body is a remarkable system designed to restore balance and health when given the right conditions. By aligning your thoughts with this truth, you create a mental environment that supports your body's natural healing processes. The connection between thought and health is undeniable. Your thoughts influence your emotions, Your emotions influence your body, and your body influences your overall quality of life. By choosing thoughts that uplift, empower, and inspire, you can harness this connection to improve your physical well-being and create a vibrant, healthy life. Remember, every thought you think is a message to your body. Choose messages of strength, healing, and vitality. Chapter 15. Thought Energy and Financial Abundance. Your thoughts have the power to shape your financial reality. Money, like everything else in the universe, is energy. And the way you think about money determines how you attract, manage, and experience it in your life. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract wealth while others struggle, the answer often lies in their mindset and the energy they project through their thoughts. By aligning your mental energy with abundance, you can begin to create the financial reality you desire. The first step in harnessing thought energy for financial abundance is recognizing and addressing your beliefs about money. Your subconscious mind holds deep-seated beliefs that were often formed during childhood or influenced by societal conditioning. For example, if you grew up hearing phrases like "money doesn't grow on trees" or "rich people are greedy," these ideas may have shaped a belief system that associates money with scarcity or negativity. These beliefs operate below the surface, creating subconscious blocks that can hinder your ability to attract and retain wealth. To change your financial reality, you must first identify and challenge these limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, what do I believe about money? Do I see it as something positive, or do I feel fear, guilt, or frustration when I think about it? Once you've identified negative beliefs, replace them with empowering ones. For instance, replace "money is hard to come by" with "money flows to me easily and abundantly." Repetition of these new beliefs through affirmations can help reprogram your subconscious mind and align it with abundance. Your thoughts about money are deeply connected to your emotions. When you think positively about money, you generate feelings of confidence, gratitude, and security, which raise your vibrational frequency and attract more financial opportunities. On the other hand, thoughts of lack or fear about money create feelings of anxiety, stress, and scarcity, which lower your vibration and block the flow of abundance. Cultivating a positive emotional relationship with money is essential for aligning your thought energy with financial success. Visualization is a powerful tool for attracting financial abundance. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal financial situation in vivid detail. What does your life look like when you have all the resources you need? Picture yourself living in your dream home, working in your ideal career, or enjoying the freedom to travel and give generously. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the stronger the message you send to your subconscious mind and the universe. Pair this visualization with feelings of gratitude, as if your financial abundance is already a reality. Gratitude is one of the most effective ways to shift your thought energy toward abundance. When you focus on what you already have, no matter how small, you send a message to the universe that you value and appreciate abundance. This energy of gratitude attracts more to be grateful for, including financial blessings. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down daily reflections on the abundance in your life, such as a paycheck, a kind gesture, or an unexpected gift. Your thoughts also influence how you manage money. If you believe, "I'm bad with money," or "I never have enough," you're likely to make decisions that reinforce these beliefs, such as overspending or avoiding financial planning. Conversely, thoughts like "I am responsible with money," or "I attract opportunities to grow my wealth," can inspire proactive behaviors, such as saving, investing, or learning new skills. Your financial habits are a reflection of your financial mindset, so choosing empowering thoughts is essential. Fear of failure or loss can also block financial abundance. When you're overly focused on what could go wrong, whether it's losing money, making a bad investment, or facing unexpected expenses, you create resistance that prevents the flow of wealth into your life. To counteract this fear, practice trust and faith in your ability to handle any financial situation. Remind yourself that money is a tool, not something to fear, and that you have the power to attract and manage it wisely. The energy you project through your thoughts also impacts the opportunities that come your way. When you think abundantly, you become more attuned to possibilities for earning, investing, or creating wealth. For example, if you hold the thought, "Opportunities to grow my wealth are everywhere," your mind becomes more alert to potential income streams, whether it's a new job, a business idea, or a chance to monetize a skill. This heightened awareness, combined with proactive action, can lead to financial breakthroughs. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is another way to amplify your thought energy for financial abundance. Spend time with people who have a healthy relationship with money and who inspire you to think bigger. Read books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos about wealth building and financial success. These influences help reinforce an abundance mindset and keep your thoughts aligned with prosperity. It's also important to let go of envy or comparison when it comes to others' financial success. Thoughts like, "Why do they have so much while I struggle?" create feelings of resentment and scarcity which block abundance. Instead, celebrate others' success and see it as evidence that financial abundance is possible for you too. Shifting your mindset to one of celebration and possibility raises your vibration and opens the door to your own success. Remember that financial abundance is not just about accumulating money, it's about creating a sense of freedom, security, and fulfillment. By aligning your thought energy with these deeper values, you create a relationship with money that serves your highest good. When you focus on the positive impact financial abundance can have on your life and others' lives, you align with the flow of prosperity and attract wealth effortlessly. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your financial reality. By shifting your beliefs, visualizing abundance, cultivating gratitude, and aligning your actions with positive thought energy, you can transform your relationship with money and create lasting financial success. Remember, the wealth you seek begins with the thoughts you think. Choose them wisely and watch as abundance flows into your life. Chapter 16. Overcoming Fear and Doubt. Fear and doubt are two of the most powerful obstacles that can block the energy of your thoughts and prevent you from achieving your goals. These emotions, rooted in limiting beliefs and past experiences, create resistance and lower your vibrational frequency, making it harder to attract the outcomes you desire. Overcoming fear and doubt is essential for unlocking the full potential of your mind and aligning your thoughts with positivity, confidence, and abundance. Fear often arises when you step outside of your comfort zone or face uncertainty. It's a natural response to the unknown, designed to protect you from danger. However, in modern life, fear often manifests in ways that hold you back rather than help you. For example, fear of failure, rejection, or criticism can prevent you from pursuing opportunities, taking risks, or expressing your true self. While fear may feel overwhelming, it's important to remember that it exists primarily in your mind. It's your thoughts about a situation that create the emotion of fear, not the situation itself. Doubt, on the other hand, is the voice in your head that questions your abilities, worthiness, or potential. It often whispers things like, "What if I'm not good enough?" or "What if I fail?" Doubt undermines your confidence and creates hesitation, stopping you from taking the inspired actions necessary to achieve your goals. Like fear, doubt is a product of your thoughts, and it can be reprogrammed by shifting your mindset. The first step to overcoming fear and doubt is to become aware of them. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that arise when you're faced with a challenge or opportunity. Are you imagining worst-case scenarios? Are you focusing on what could go wrong rather than what could go right? Awareness allows you to identify the specific fears and doubts holding you back and to question their validity. Challenging fear and doubt involves reframing your perspective. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And if it did happen, could I handle it? More often than not, you'll realize that your fears are exaggerated and that you have the resources and resilience to overcome any setbacks. Reframing also involves focusing on the potential benefits of taking action rather than the potential risks. For example, instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" shift your thoughts to, "What if this leads to something amazing?" Visualization is a powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt. Instead of focusing on negative outcomes, visualize yourself succeeding, overcoming challenges, and achieving your goals. Create a vivid mental image of the best-case scenario and immerse yourself in the emotions of confidence, pride, and joy that come with it. Visualization not only shifts your focus, but also strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed, making fear and doubt less influential. Positive affirmations are another effective strategy for reprogramming your thoughts. Repeating statements like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I trust in my abilities," and the process of life helps replace self-doubt with self-belief. Over time, these affirmations imprint on your subconscious mind, creating a new foundation of confidence and optimism. Action is one of the most effective antidotes to fear and doubt. Often, the act of doing dissolves the power of these emotions. Start with small, manageable steps toward your goal, and use each success as evidence that you are capable and resilient. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, begin by speaking in front of a small, supportive group. Each positive experience reinforces your confidence and reduces the hold of fear. Gratitude can also help you overcome fear and doubt. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy to a state of positivity and abundance. Gratitude reminds you of your strengths, resources, and past successes, helping you build trust in yourself and the universe. For example, reflecting on times when you've overcome challenges in the past can inspire confidence that you can do so again. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful practices for managing fear and doubt. By staying present in the moment, you can avoid getting caught up in anxious thoughts about the future or regrets about the past. Meditation helps calm your mind, reduce stress, and create a sense of inner peace, making it easier to approach challenges with clarity and confidence. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or focused meditation each day can help you build resilience against fear and doubt. It's also important to reframe failure and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Fear of failure often stems from the belief that mistakes define you or diminish your worth. Instead, view failure as a natural part of the learning process and a stepping stone to success. Every successful person has faced setbacks along the way. It's how you respond to them that determines your ultimate outcome. Remind yourself that every mistake brings valuable lessons and that perseverance is more important than perfection. Surrounding yourself with supportive and positive influences can also help you overcome fear and doubt. Seek out people who believe in you, encourage you, and inspire you to dream bigger. Avoid those who reinforce negativity or make you question your abilities. Positive energy is contagious, and being around uplifting individuals can boost your confidence and help you stay focused on your goals. Practice self-compassion. Fear and doubt often arise from self-criticism and the pressure to be perfect. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, acknowledging that it's okay to feel afraid or uncertain at times. Remind yourself that you're human and that growth comes from facing and overcoming challenges, not avoiding them. Overcoming fear and doubt is a journey, but it's one that can transform your life. By becoming aware of these emotions, challenging their validity, and replacing them with empowering thoughts and actions, you free yourself from their hold. Remember, fear and doubt are not your truth. They are simply thoughts that can be changed. When you choose confidence over fear and trust over doubt, you align your energy with success, abundance, and fulfillment. Chapter 17. Thought Energy in Daily Life. Thought energy is not just a concept reserved for moments of deep reflection or goal setting. It's an active force that influences every aspect of your daily life. From the smallest decisions to the way you interact with others, your thoughts shape your experiences, behaviors, and outcomes in ways you may not even realize. When you understand how thought energy operates in your day-to-day routine, you can intentionally align it to create a life filled with positivity, purpose, and success. Your day begins with your first thoughts in the morning. Whether you start with a sense of gratitude and excitement or a feeling of dread and stress, these thoughts set the tone for the rest of your day. For example, if your first thought is, "Today is going to be a productive and joyful day," you're more likely to approach your tasks with enthusiasm and attract positive experiences. Conversely, starting the day with a thought like, "I'm already overwhelmed," can lead to a spiral of stress and frustration. This highlights the importance of being intentional with your morning mindset. A powerful way to harness thought energy in your daily life is to establish a morning routine that primes your mind for success. Begin with affirmations, such as "I am confident, capable, and ready to embrace the day," or a brief visualization of your goals for the day. Pair this with gratitude by reflecting on what you're thankful for, whether it's your health, loved ones, or opportunities. These practices help align your energy with positivity and abundance, creating a mental foundation for the day ahead. As you move through your day, your thoughts continue to influence how you respond to challenges, interactions, and opportunities. For instance, imagine encountering a problem at work. If your initial thought is, "This is too hard, I'll never solve it," your energy becomes focused on frustration and defeat, making it harder to find a solution. However, if you shift your thought to, "This is a chance to learn and grow, I can handle it," you create an empowering energy that opens your mind to possibilities and solutions. Your interactions with others are also shaped by your thought energy. The way you think about people, whether with kindness, judgment, or curiosity, affects how you communicate and connect with them. For example, if you approach a conversation with the thought, "I value and respect this person," your tone, body language, and words will reflect that positivity, fostering a deeper connection. On the other hand, negative or dismissive thoughts can create tension or misunderstandings. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for applying thought energy in daily life. By staying present and aware of your thoughts, you can catch negative patterns before they take hold and consciously choose more empowering ones. For example, if you notice yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough to handle this task," pause and replace it with, "I have the skills and determination to succeed." Mindfulness helps you take control of your thought energy, ensuring that it supports rather than sabotages your efforts. Gratitude is another daily practice that amplifies positive thought energy. Throughout the day, take moments to acknowledge the good things in your life, no matter how small. Whether it's appreciating a kind gesture, a moment of peace, or the beauty of nature, gratitude shifts your focus to abundance and raises your vibration. This not only enhances your mood, but also attracts more positive experiences into your life. Your thought energy also plays a crucial role in decision-making. When faced with a choice, your thoughts can either guide you toward clarity or create confusion. For example, fear-based thoughts like, "What if I make the wrong decision?" can paralyze you, while confident thoughts like, "I trust myself to make the best choice with the information I have," empower you to act decisively. By cultivating a mindset of trust and self-belief, you align your thought energy with clear and purposeful decision-making. Even mundane activities, such as cooking, commuting, or exercising, offer opportunities to harness thought energy. Instead of letting your mind wander into negativity or stress, use these moments to focus on positive affirmations, set intentions, or visualize your goals. For example, during a workout, think, "I am strong and healthy," reinforcing both your physical and mental resilience. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but your thought energy determines how you respond to them. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. A thought like, "This is too hard, I can't do it," closes the door to progress, while a thought like, "I'll figure this out step by step," keeps you open to solutions and builds your confidence. Reframing challenges with empowering thoughts transforms them into stepping stones towards success. As your day comes to a close, reflection is a valuable practice for aligning your thought energy. Take a few minutes to review your day, focusing on what went well and what you're grateful for. If there were moments of negativity or setbacks, reflect on how you can approach similar situations differently in the future. This practice not only reinforces positive thought patterns, but also prepares your mind for restful sleep and a fresh start the next day. It's also important to remember that your thought energy doesn't just affect you, it ripples out into the world around you. Your positivity, kindness, and optimism can inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate actions. By intentionally cultivating positive thought energy in your daily life, you contribute to a more harmonious and uplifting environment for yourself and those around you. Incorporating thought energy into your daily life is not about perfection. It's about awareness and intentionality. By becoming mindful of your thoughts and choosing those that align with your goals and values, you can transform even the smallest moments into opportunities for growth and positivity. Remember, every thought you think shapes your reality. When you make a habit of aligning your thought energy with your highest intentions, you create a life that reflects your true potential. Chapter 18. The collective energy of thought. Thought energy doesn't just operate on an individual level, it also exists collectively, influencing communities, cultures, and even the world. Each person contributes to this collective energy through their thoughts, emotions, and actions, creating an invisible yet powerful network that shapes the shared experiences of humanity. By understanding the impact of collective thought energy, you can contribute positively to the world around you and align with the higher vibrations of unity, peace, and progress. At its core, the collective energy of thought is the combined mental and emotional output of individuals within a group. This energy can manifest on various scales, from the atmosphere in a single room to the mood of an entire nation. For instance, have you ever walked into a space and immediately felt a certain vibe, whether uplifting or tense? That's the result of the collective thoughts and emotions of the people present. Similarly, global events often create a shared emotional energy, such as unity during times of celebration or fear during times of crisis. The collective energy of thought operates much like an amplifier. When a group of people focuses their thoughts and emotions on the same idea or goal, the energy becomes stronger and more influential. This is why movements, whether positive or negative, gain momentum. For example, when people come together to support a cause or spread positivity, their combined thought energy creates a ripple effect that inspires change on a larger scale. Conversely, when fear, anger, or negativity dominate collective thought, it can lead to division, conflict, or stagnation. One of the most powerful examples of collective thought energy is seen in meditative or prayer gatherings. Studies have shown that when groups of people focus on peace, harmony, or healing, the surrounding environment often reflects these intentions. For instance, during large-scale meditation events, researchers have observed reductions in crime rates, violence, and social unrest in the areas where the events take place. This phenomenon highlights the profound impact that collective positive thought energy can have on the world. As an individual, you have the power to influence the collective energy through your own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Your contribution may feel small, but it is part of a much larger whole. When you consistently focus on positivity, kindness, and solutions, you add to the collective energy of progress and harmony. For example, a simple act of kindness, such as offering a smile or helping someone in need, sends out positive energy that can inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction. Social media is another powerful channel where collective thought energy manifests. The content you consume, share, and engage with contributes to the overall energy of the platform and influences the thoughts of others. By choosing to share uplifting, educational, or empowering content, you can help shift the collective energy of online spaces toward positivity and growth. One of the challenges of collective thought energy is the potential for negative influences. Fear, anger, and division can spread rapidly, especially during times of uncertainty or conflict. These negative energies often create a cycle of reactive thinking, where individuals mirror the negativity around them, amplifying its effect. Breaking this cycle requires conscious effort to remain grounded, focus on solutions, and project positive energy, even in challenging circumstances. To contribute positively to the collective energy, begin with self-awareness. Reflect on how your thoughts and emotions influence the people around you. Are you adding to the energy of hope, love, and progress? Or are you unintentionally amplifying negativity? By taking responsibility for your own energy, you can become a force for positive change in your immediate environment and beyond. Gratitude is a powerful tool for elevating the collective energy of thought. When you express appreciation for the good in your life and in the world, you inspire others to do the same. Gratitude shifts the focus away from problems and toward possibilities, creating a ripple effect that uplifts communities and strengthens connections. Visualization is another way to contribute to collective positive energy. Imagine a world where people work together in harmony, support one another, and strive for shared goals. Visualizing this reality and pairing it with emotions of hope and joy sends a powerful signal to the collective consciousness, aligning your thought energy with the highest good. This practice not only reinforces your own positivity, but also influences the energy of the world around you. Collaboration and teamwork are practical ways to harness the power of collective thought energy. When groups of people come together with shared intentions and a positive mindset, their combined energy can achieve incredible results. Whether it's a community project, a workplace initiative, or a global movement, the synergy created by aligned thought energy amplifies creativity, problem-solving, and impact. Remember that your individual energy matters. Even in the face of widespread negativity, your thoughts, emotions, and actions have the power to create ripples of positivity. By maintaining a mindset of hope, resilience, and compassion, you inspire others to do the same, gradually shifting the collective energy toward a higher vibration. The collective energy of thought is a reminder that we are all connected. Each thought, whether positive or negative, contributes to the shared reality we experience as a society. By choosing to align your thought energy with love, kindness, and progress, you become a catalyst for positive change, inspiring others to do the same. Together, we have the power to create a world that reflects the highest aspirations of humanity. One thought at a time. Chapter 19. Mastering the Energy of Thought. Mastering the energy of your thoughts is the key to unlocking your fullest potential and creating a life of intention, abundance, and fulfillment. While the power of thought energy has been explored throughout this book, mastery comes from consistent practice, self-awareness, and the ability to direct your mental energy with clarity and focus. By mastering your thought energy, you gain the ability to not only shape your own reality, but also influence the world around you in a meaningful and positive way. Mastery begins with awareness. Your thoughts flow constantly, often without your conscious input, shaping your emotions, decisions, and actions. The first step to mastering thought energy is learning to observe your thoughts without judgment. This awareness allows you to identify patterns such as negativity, fear, or self-doubt that may be holding you back. By becoming the observer of your mind, you create the space to choose which thoughts to nurture and which to release. The next step is cultivating mental discipline. This means training your mind to focus on what matters most and to avoid being distracted by negativity, worry, or unnecessary mental chatter. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for developing mental discipline. Through meditation, you practice stillness, focus, and mindfulness, which strengthen your ability to direct your thought energy. Over time, this practice helps you stay centered, even in the face of challenges, and maintain a clear and positive mental state. Visualization is a cornerstone of thought energy mastery. By creating vivid, detailed mental images of the life you want to live, you align your thoughts with your deepest desires. Visualization is not just about imagining outcomes. It's about immersing yourself in the emotions, sensations, and energy of already having achieved those outcomes. For example, if you're working toward financial freedom, visualize yourself living in that state, feeling secure, empowered, and grateful. The more you engage your senses and emotions in your visualization, the more effectively you harness the energy of thought. Affirmations are another essential tool for mastering thought energy. These positive statements help reprogram your subconscious mind and reinforce empowering beliefs. Mastery comes from consistency, repeating affirmations daily until they become an integral part of your mental framework. For example, affirmations like, "I am confident, capable, and worthy of success," or "I attract opportunities that align with my purpose," shift your thought energy to align with your goals. Gratitude amplifies the energy of thought and is a key component of mastery. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you shift your vibration to one of abundance and positivity. Gratitude also keeps you grounded in the present moment, reminding you of the blessings you already have while attracting more to be thankful for. Make gratitude a daily habit by reflecting on or journaling about the things you appreciate in your life. Another crucial aspect of mastery is learning to overcome negative thought patterns. Negative thoughts are natural, but allowing them to dominate your mind creates resistance and blocks the flow of positive energy. When negative thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and then consciously redirect your focus to something positive or constructive. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I am constantly learning and growing." Over time, this practice weakens the hold of negativity and strengthens your ability to think positively. Emotional alignment is central to mastering thought energy. Your thoughts and emotions are deeply connected, and when they align, your energy becomes even more powerful. For example, when you think about a goal with excitement, passion, and confidence, you create a high vibration energy that accelerates manifestation. On the other hand, if your thoughts are positive but your emotions are rooted in fear or doubt, the energy becomes fragmented, reducing its effectiveness. By focusing on thoughts that evoke positive emotions, you create a harmonious alignment that strengthens your energy. Taking action is a critical part of mastery. Thought energy alone is powerful, but it becomes transformational when combined with inspired action. When you take steps toward your goals with clarity and intention, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. These actions, no matter how small, build momentum and reinforce your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. Mastery also involves trusting the process. While you may not see immediate results, the energy of your thoughts is always at work, shaping your reality in ways that may not yet be visible. Trust requires patience and faith in yourself, your vision, and the universe. By letting go of the need for immediate outcomes and staying committed to your practices, you allow your thought energy to flow freely and manifest in its own time. Surrounding yourself with positive influences supports your mastery of thought energy. Spend time with people who inspire, uplift, and encourage you to think bigger. Expose yourself to books, podcasts, and environments that reinforce positive thinking and align with your goals. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your thoughts, so choose influences that elevate your energy. Mastering thought energy is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be moments of doubt, distraction, or negativity, and that's okay. The key is to recognize these moments as opportunities for growth and to return to your practices with renewed commitment. Each time you consciously choose positive, empowering thoughts, you strengthen your mastery and build the mental habits needed to create a fulfilling and purposeful life. Mastering the energy of thought is a lifelong journey, but the rewards are limitless. By cultivating awareness, discipline, and alignment, you unlock the ability to shape your reality with intention and clarity. Your thoughts are your most powerful tool. Use them wisely, and you'll create a life that reflects your highest potential. Remember, every thought you think is a step toward the life you desire. Master that energy, and the possibilities are endless. Chapter 20. Manifesting your ideal reality. Manifesting your ideal reality is the ultimate expression of mastering the energy of thought. It's the process of consciously creating the life you desire by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals and dreams. This chapter brings together everything you've learned so far, offering a step-by-step guide to using the energy of your thoughts to transform your vision into reality. At its core, manifestation begins with clarity. You cannot create what you truly want if your vision is vague or uncertain. Take the time to define your ideal reality in as much detail as possible. What does it look like? How does it feel? What kind of experiences, relationships, and opportunities does it include? For example, if your goal is financial abundance, think about the exact amount of money you want, how you'll use it, and the freedom it will bring. Clarity creates focus, and focus amplifies the energy of your thoughts. Once you've defined your vision, the next step is to set a clear intention. Intention is the driving force behind manifestation. It's the deliberate act of choosing what you want and committing to it. Write down your intention in the present tense, as if it has already been achieved. For example, I am living a life of financial freedom, surrounded by love and opportunities. This not only reinforces your commitment, but also signals to your subconscious mind and the universe that you are ready to receive. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for manifestation. Close your eyes and create a vivid mental image of your ideal reality. Imagine every detail, from the sights and sounds to the emotions you feel. For instance, if your dream is to own a beautiful home, picture yourself walking through it. Feel the texture of the floors, hear the laughter of loved ones, and experience the joy of living in the space. The more sensory and emotional detail you include, the stronger the energy of your visualization. Pair visualization with gratitude to amplify its power. Feel deep appreciation for your vision as though it has already manifested. Gratitude creates a high-frequency vibration that aligns you with abundance and attracts your desires more quickly. For example, while visualizing your dream home, say to yourself, "Thank you for this beautiful, safe, and welcoming space." Gratitude shifts your energy from wanting to receiving, which is a key element of manifestation. Affirmations are another essential part of the manifestation process. Create positive statements that align with your vision and repeat them daily. For example, if your goal is to build a successful business, affirmations like, "I am a confident and successful entrepreneur," or "opportunities flow to me," effortlessly reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve it. The repetition of affirmations imprints these empowering thoughts onto your subconscious mind, helping you align with your desired reality. Emotional alignment is critical for manifestation. It's not enough to think about your ideal reality. You must feel as though it's already yours. Emotions are the energy that amplifies your thoughts and sends a powerful signal to the universe. Cultivate feelings of joy, excitement, confidence, and gratitude as you focus on your vision. For example, if your goal is to find your dream job, feel the excitement of starting your first day, the pride of doing meaningful work, and the gratitude for having the opportunity. Taking inspired action is a crucial step in manifesting your ideal reality. While thought energy is powerful, action is what brings it into the physical world. Break your goal into smaller, actionable steps and take them consistently. For example, if your dream is to write a book, set a daily writing schedule, research publishing options, and connect with other writers. Action not only moves you closer to your goal, but also reinforces your belief in its inevitability. Trust in the process is another essential element of manifestation. Sometimes it may feel like nothing is happening, but the energy of your thoughts is always at work, shaping your reality in ways you may not immediately see. Trust requires patience and faith that your vision is unfolding in the best possible way and timing. Remind yourself that delays or detours are not failures. They are part of the journey. Maintain your focus and confidence, knowing that your ideal reality is on its way. It's also important to release attachment to specific outcomes. While it's essential to have a clear vision, being overly attached to how or when it will manifest can create resistance. Instead, adopt a mindset of openness and flexibility. For example, if your goal is to achieve financial success, focus on the feeling of abundance rather than a specific path to get there. Trust that the universe will bring your vision to life in the best way possible, often in ways you couldn't have predicted. Reflect on your progress and celebrate small wins along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is evidence that your thought energy is creating change. Celebrate these moments as milestones on your journey and use them as motivation to keep going. For example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, acknowledge the progress you've made, whether it's increased strength, improved endurance, or healthier habits. Manifesting your ideal reality is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong practice of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires. It requires consistency, patience, and faith, but the rewards are limitless. Remember, the energy of your thoughts is your greatest tool for creating the life you want. By focusing on what you truly desire, believing in your power to achieve it, and taking inspired action, you can turn your vision into reality. Your ideal reality is already within you, waiting to be brought to life. The journey begins with a single thought. Choose it wisely, nurture it with belief, and watch as it transforms your life. This is the power of thought energy, and it is yours to use. Manifest boldly, live intentionally, and embrace the incredible reality you are capable of creating. Throughout this journey, we've explored the extraordinary power of your thoughts and how they shape every aspect of your life, your health, relationships, opportunities, and even the world around you. The energy of thought has revealed that your mind is not just a passive observer of life, but an active creator, sending ripples of energy into the universe that return to you as the reality you experience. The foundation of this truth lies in understanding that thoughts are energy, vibrating at specific frequencies that attract like energies. Positive, intentional thoughts raise your vibration, aligning you with abundance, success, and fulfillment. Negative or limiting thoughts, on the other hand, create resistance and keep you stuck. The key to unlocking your fullest potential is learning to consciously direct the energy of your thoughts toward the life you desire. Mastering your thought energy begins with awareness. By becoming mindful of your mental patterns, you can identify and replace limiting beliefs, shift negative thought cycles, and focus on empowering ideas that serve your highest good. Tools such as visualization, affirmations, gratitude, and mindfulness help you harness this energy and align your mind with your goals. Each practice reinforces your ability to shape your thoughts and, by extension, your reality. But thought energy is not just about dreaming, it's about doing. Taking inspired action transforms your mental intentions into tangible results. Your thoughts set the stage, your emotions provide the fuel, and your actions create the physical reality. This powerful synergy of thought, emotion, and action allows you to manifest a life that reflects your deepest desires and aspirations. This audiobook has also shown that your thoughts don't just impact your personal life, they contribute to the collective energy of humanity. Every positive thought you think, every kind word you say, and every uplifting action you take creates a ripple effect that inspires and uplifts others. Together, we have the power to create a world filled with harmony, progress, and abundance, one thought at a time. As you move forward, remember that this journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when negativity creeps in. But with each conscious choice to refocus your thoughts, to realign with positivity, and to trust in your power, you strengthen your ability to create the life you envision. Your mind is your greatest tool, and the energy of your thoughts is limitless. Use it intentionally, think boldly, dream freely, and act with purpose. Whether your goal is to find love, build wealth, improve your health, or contribute to the greater good, the power to achieve it lies within you. The universe is ready to respond to the energy you send out. So, take this knowledge, these tools, and this truth, and step confidently into your role as the creator of your reality. The life you've always dreamed of is waiting. It begins with a single thought. You are the architect of your destiny. Your thoughts are the blueprint, your emotions are the foundation, and your actions are the bricks that build your reality. Believe in your power, trust the process, and create a life that reflects the greatness within you. The energy of thought is infinite. Use it wisely, use it well, and use it to create a reality that fills you with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Your journey starts now.